Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. In the last episode, Vesemir was killed, and there is his body roasting. Yeah, Vesemir was a really cool character. I'm not sure how much I talked about it, but I really do enjoy Vesemir as a character. He doesn't play, you know, the stereotypical gruff master. He has some heart behind him, and you can tell that he cares, and I like that, as opposed to the stereotypical, you know, I don't care about anything, but I really do. You know he cares, and I think that's more important. Anyways, if you think that we're getting close to the end of the game, I mean, you're probably going to be surprised. I don't remember exactly how much is left, but I do remember that even, you know, once we finally do get Ciri, once we finally do repel the Wild Hunt, there's still a good chunk of gameplay left. So I'm not going to say that there's like too much, but there's definitely a decent amount. So let's take a look at our quests, ladies and gentlemen. Blood on the Battlefield. Talk to Avallac'h about what to do next. So you can see that like some of these main story quests were supposed to be started at around like 2022, but once you start doing these quests, you start leveling up like crazy. We're level 25, so we need to actually put another point into this right here. We're going to maximize this. Boom. We're 1 point away, and then we are 5 points away from unlocking the final branch. What's this? Crippling strikes, fast attacks. Oh, right. Yeah, they add a bleeding effect. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's go talk to Avallac'h, which sounds somewhat similar to Adranok, which was of course, my character, and what I would say is probably the most successful Let's Play of all time now. It used to be the first Oblivion one.
Of the power. Why has no one taught it to control this?
But anyways, my character was Adranok in Let's 100% Skyrim Special Edition, and everybody just loves that character, and it just sounds a lot like him. Plus, he's an elf.
Actually, some did teach her.
Clearly to no effect.
Haven't had a chance to talk. Thanks for your help, and for looking after Ciri.
You will thank me later. Now we must take Geralt from here, hide her, and then gather a greater force.
Anyone, everyone we could count on came here to Kaer Morhen.
Which is why we must seek the help of enemies. Magic is our best defense against the hunt. We need sorceresses, archmistresses of magic.
You mean the Lodge?
Oh, by the way, so I wanted to mention that, as you can see, we really did not get a lot of people to come help us, yet it was super easy, at least on normal difficulty, and I remember it being easy on Death March as well. So, obviously, if you're like me, you want to 100% the game, you want to get everybody, you want to do all their quests anyways, but if you aren't that type of person, don't worry about it. Repelling the Death March, or repelling the Wild Hunt is really not that bad. Oh no, my controller died. I'm usually really like well prepared with certain things, and yeah, this is the first time I'm using the Xbox One controller. I may have to it'll be easy because I just need to grab a micro USB. In fact, do I have one right here? If it happens again, I'll have to just run and grab it. It'll take literally 2 seconds, but anyways. I don't want to involve the Lodge of Sorceresses, or it doesn't look like we have a choice. Looks like this is a really important choice, and I'm not really sure. Okay, it died again, so I'm literally just going to grab it. It's right behind me. Give me 2 seconds. I'll talk to you the whole time. Don't worry. Don't worry. I won't leave you. I'm still here. I'm still here. I unplugged it near the back of my wall. Okay, now I'm plugging it into my computer. There we go. And now I just need to plug it into my controller. And I can feel all of the teeth marks of literally all of my cats, like, biting this thing over and over again. Okay, we should be good to go. Restart required. Your PC needs to be restarted to finish setting up this. What? No, it's a micro USB, silly game. Silly computer, I mean. Okay, anyways, sorry. Looks like we're good. There's going to be some weird noises and things, but we should be good to go. I thought this controller had more charge. Anyways, yeah, this is an important choice here. I don't want to involve the Lodge. It doesn't look like we have a choice. I'm not sure what Geralt would pick. I think he would realize that he needs the help. See, again, I haven't played the first 2 games, so I'm not really sure what the grudges are here.
Don't trust the Lodge one bit, but doesn't seem like we have a choice.
Because we don't. I've made an agreement with the Emperor. In exchange for its help, the Lodge will be granted amnesty and find asylum in Nilfgaard. That will be our bargaining chip. Triss, I wish to leave today to find the sorceresses. Will you help me?
Of course. Even got an idea where you could start.
Damn it! Again you planned without even asking what I think. I've had enough of this. I won't be taken somewhere like a bundle. I will not sit and twiddle my thumbs. I am sick of waiting, sick of hiding.
Okay, so this is where it starts to be really important with the relationship between Geralt and Ciri. We got to be careful here because this will determine our ending. Now, like I said, I'm just going to go for what I think our Geralt would choose, who is basically just a big hard ass, doesn't have time for bullshit, but also is just completely, like, dominated by Yen. So, let's see. Yeah. And, gosh, I really don't know what to do. Should we go for the bad ending, or should we just go for try to get the good ending? I bet most people would want to see the good ending, but it would be compromising the character. I think at the end of the day, I just have to make the choice for myself, right? So I think this is important. I think right here, this answering this honestly matters. If we put this one, then it's going to go more towards the bad ending. If we pick this one, it's going to go more towards the good ending. But we could change it. We could make it honorable and have him like really respect his daughter and respect her opinions. Oh god, I'm such a sucker for like bad endings and dark endings and things. I would like it, but I just think most people would like it if we went for the other one. Jeez. You know what? Let's just go for the fact that Geralt knows that she's an adult now, and through all of his experiences with everybody else, he realizes he needs to give her space. He needs to realize that she's capable. Let's do that. You know, it's not really compromising the character that much because I could see him coming to that conclusion.
You're right. Prove today you can take care of yourself.
Easier to pat someone on the back and hope things will work out than it is to face the truth. Ciri possesses a great power she cannot control. She is a danger to herself, to others. Until she learns to control it, she should remain isolated.
First of all, bollocks. Second, if you're going to speak of courage, at least address me directly, and not through Geralt. I'm gone.
I think the general rule for the good ending is just to let her be her own person. Pretty much let her decide everything. Do everything that you can to be a nice dad to her, for the most part, is what I remember. And I guess we'll go down that path. Some of it's going to seem silly. Some of it is going to seem like we're compromising the character, which sucks. But I think we'll all get more out of the good ending. Plus, when I played this myself in the big playthrough, you know, I did go for the bad. I didn't go for it, but I got the bad ending, so I've already seen it personally. Now what do we do here? I'll go after her, let her go. I don't know if this is important either. Let's go after her, because if we can catch up to her, then we'll have another experience, and that maybe will lead towards the good ending.
Better go after her.
Wait, she needs time. We must let her resolve her grief on her own. Then we should start training as soon as possible. She must learn to control her abilities.
This training really necessary?
You saw what happened. She could be a greater threat than the hunt.
Fine. We'll stay here a while longer, then join you and Triss in Novigrad. Meet at Dandelion's Inn.
Come on, Yen. The sooner we leave, the better.
See ya.
Don't take my yen away from me. By the way, a little cat update for anyone interested. Yeah, Yen and I have a super bond now. I mean, almost to the point of it's awful, because she will meow and wake me up every single day, like really, really guttural meows. And also, if I'm recording, she'll just be outside banging on the door and meowing. And Greyjoy's much, you know, we don't have as much of a bond, so he's fine. He doesn't do that. But she just, yeah, she follows me wherever I go. I mean, he does too. They both follow me around the apartment. But Yen just is extremely needy, which is funny because I didn't think that she would turn out to be that way.
It's not working, don't you see?
Discouraged after a mere 8 attempts? Ciri,
How many times must I try?
as many as it takes.
But I'm not getting anywhere.
We shall return to this later.
Didn't make it far first time out on the gauntlet either.
Geralt, please, not now. By comparison, the gauntlet was a walk in the park. But that's not the point.
What is?
Avallac'h says nothing will come of this until I stop thinking about the battle. But at the moment, I find it impossible to fill my head with kittens and vanilla pudding. Tell me, how do you do it?
Okay.
What?
Always manage to pull yourself together. Focus. No matter what's happening.
Okay. Shoot. I'm gonna go for this one.
There's a certain ancient method. Vesemir taught it to me, and Barman taught it to him.
Will you take me into the mountains and make me drink hemlock?
The Skellige druids have used it for centuries. It always works.
Yeah, this is the one I missed on my first playthrough, and I looked up a guide and it was like, make sure you have a snowball fight with Ciri, and I was like, what? I picked the one that was like, you don't have to be good at everything,
regret
which
that.
is good fatherly advice. It was super dumb. Yeah, a big issue I have with this game is just, okay, hold on. So we got a snowball fight, and I'm not sure.
Win.
Defeat Ciri in a snowball fight. Don't let the snowballs hit you. Okay.
Come and get
I don't know how to. Oh, just RB, I suppose. Well, she's got teleport abilities. This is some bullshit. I've just got my. I can't even keep track of her. All right, so. Well, that was stupid. How do we? Can I pick up more? I better be able to pick up more. Okay, we got her once. And, okay, yeah, it looks like we can pick up some stuff over here. Let's run over here. Oh, we only get, okay, we get 3 each time. Yeah, I've never done this. I have never done this little interaction here. Man, she's hard to hit, actually. Oh, man, I'm just wasting my snowballs. Okay, let's dodge when she throws one. Let's grab these real quick. Yeah, she sucks, though. She sucks worse than I do. Okay, then RB. There we go. Need to hit her 6 more times. Got 2 more snowballs. So if you just, like, look at her, it'll, like, auto-target her, basically. Like that. Yeah, I absolutely did not do this in any playthrough whatsoever. And I think the other option is actually correct, which is why I picked it the first time around. You know, it says, like, relax, you don't have to be good at everything. And like I said, I think that's good fatherly advice. So when I found out that that was, like, sort of the wrong answer, I was like, what? And then I had no idea that this would, you know, if you pick the other one, you would do a whole snowball fight. Never even realized that was an option whatsoever. So it can be very confusing is the point. If you're playing this on your own, it can be extremely confusing to try and figure out what you need to do to get the ending that you want. All right, we need to hit her 2 more times. We only got 1 more snowball. Man, you suck, Geralt. Come on, dude. This range is awful. Man, we've got 8 different times to be hit before we lose. Who would lose that? I wonder if there's anyone on the face of the earth that has actually lost the snowball fight by getting hit 8 times.
You were right. That really worked.
Yeah, thanks. I wish it was clear with my first
Be a
playthrough
service.
that you would
So
like
what
this
now?
so much.
I'll go see where our dearest sage is.
Yeah, I really feel it doesn't fit with our Geralt, but I guess I'll say that, you know, maybe Yen has an effect on him. And, oh god, please no boobies.
Geralt, wake up.
What? What's happening?
Get up. We must go. I've saddled the horses.
Ciri, it's the crack of dawn. Where do you want to go?
To Velen, Bald Mountain. But a few days till the Witch's Sabbath. And guess who's the guest of honor?
Yeah, I know I'm talking too much about this, but it's just really dumb how they do it. You basically... God, it's honestly probably my biggest gripe with the whole game. You basically just have to let her do her own thing, which is good on some level, of course, but also, like, she's always right, basically. You just have to always agree with what she says to get the good ending, and it's stupid, in my opinion. Why? But anyways.
Dunno. Enlighten me.
Emhyr. We'll have no better chance to get him.
Where'd you get this idea? What's gotten into you?
I must avenge Vesemir. The Sabbath. It's the perfect opportunity. Emreis will be drunk among his cohorts, caught up in the revelry. He'll not expect the blow.
Okay, know what you're doing. What's Avallac'h say? Who cares? How'd you learn about the Sabbath? I think we'll have to go through all of these.
How'd you learn all this? Imlerith? The Sabbath?
Avallac'h. He told me of those who chase us. Claims knowledge itself can tip the scales. Come, we shall talk on the way.
Wait. Something I gotta tell you before we go. You know, the Emperor really wanted you found.
Yennefer mentioned something.
Wanted you to visit him.
Why would you tell me now?
'Cause this could be your last chance to see your father.
Think I should go?
Okay, again, I don't, I think this one, right? Gotta make your own decision.
Ought to decide for yourself.
But I want your opinion. Should I go or not?
Oh, come on. Yeah, you should, wouldn't if I were you. So here's what I'm getting confused at, because I knew there was an interaction with the Emperor. And, you know what? Screw it, whatever. If I don't remember, I'll just go for the one that I think should be the case, even if it's going to lead us down the bad path. But I think we should, because I think there's another interaction that will help get us the good ending. So I think if we avoid the Emperor altogether, it'll actually give us the bad ending. I could be wrong.
Probably just wants to talk.
How can you be sure? What if he wants something more?
Promised me he wouldn't force you to do anything.
So I should go?
He is your father.
Vizima is on the way. I suppose we can drop in.
Yeah. I don't think I made a mistake there. I could be wrong.
Ready?
Let's go.
I could be wrong.
After the Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan a revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die.
So Imlerith was the, the lieutenant. I'm not sure if he's the big bad guy or not, but he was the lieutenant with the big giant mace. No, Eredin is the big bad guy. So Imlerith is like the second-hand man pretty much. And that's our goal now, to take him down. And I'll go ahead and say this. On Death March, that was one of, if not the hardest section of the entire hardest difficulty playthrough. I remember I was stuck on Imlerith for so long, and he was giving me so much trouble. So we'll see if he gives me any trouble on normal difficulty. But it was rough.
Your Imperial Majesty, Geralt of Rivia, and
Cirilla Fiona Ellen Rhiannon, Queen of Sintra, Princess of Bruges, and Duchess of Sutton, heiress to Innis Ard Skellig and Innis Ann Skellig, and suzerain of Atra and Abiara. Get used to it. Before long, every soul from Nilfgaard to the Dragon Mountains will kneel before you. I did not expect you to keep your word, Witcher.
Okay, we gotta be really careful here. I don't think this one matters too much. We're here thanks to Ciri.
Ciri wanted to hear what you have to say.
And she will. Your reward.
Okay, this one's really important right here. I think this is the make or break for the ending. Didn't do this for the coin.
Didn't come to collect on a deal. You asked me to bring your daughter here. I did just that.
Ciri likes that. Last
Ciri
time I
will
took
hear
the
you
coin.
out. Then we leave.
And it was a big mistake. And I took it because the Witchers, they do things for coin. Even though if he loves his daughter.
Never again would you need to stalk monsters while wading through sewage.
I'm sure.
But that is the one that you want if you want the good the good ending. See, it
I understand.
strengthens the bond.
Honor prevents you from accepting coin. In that case, a stallion, a thoroughbred Nilfgaardian, awaits you in the stables. Treat it as an expression of my gratitude.
Oh, interesting.
Thank you.
Now forgive me. I wish to speak to my daughter.
Follow me, sir.
Yeah, there are a lot of choices here that I never made in any playthrough because, again, the 100% I did just one path to the best of my abilities while doing everything that I could. And in the Death March, obviously, when you try to go through the hardest difficulty, you don't want to do as much content as possible. You want to get through it as quickly as possible.
White Wolf, good to see you.
Greetings, General.
You had no trouble crossing the Pontar, I trust.
None.
I take it you crossed via the ford near Bangleen? It's fortunate you did not choose to ride through Rind, a troubled region still. Radovid seeks to breach the front in the west. But he'll not succeed. Not before the princess becomes empress and we bring order to the area.
Yeah, pretty clear it's a done deal. Can't be sure Ciri will agree. I don't know if he means it's a done deal with Ciri, because she's definitely not going to choose to do that.
Ciri hasn't agreed to that yet.
Yes, of course, she's tactful, not one to celebrate an offer not yet made. But this is not the kind of offer one refuses.
Isn't it?
Do you know any who would not like to be Emperor of Nilfgaard? Can you imagine? I thought only the wine-addled minds of bards and poets could give birth to such stories. The prodigal daughter of the most powerful ruler in the continent's history returns on the eve of his final triumph to embrace her inheritance. Simpletons adore such stories as they do the princesses, ever beautiful and delicate while the...
Geralt, we're leaving.
So nice to see you, my lady.
Likewise. Time we were on our way.
A shame you can't stay. I hope to continue this on another occasion.
That makes one of us.
Yeah, what she said.
Well,
If he thinks he can buy me, he is sorely mistaken.
he offer anything specific?
Yes, very specific. And thoroughly absurd. Sorry, I don't want to talk about it. Not now, at least.
Won't pressure you. When you're ready, let's go.
And that's that. I think that was overall positive.
The Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders...
I think that was overall positive for the ending that we're going for, and I've reconciled with my own mind, and I've thought, you know what, I do want to go for this ending, yeah. I think it's just, if we're spending this much time on a Let's Play of this caliber, this caliber, as if I'm, because I'm so good at Let's Plays, you know, we should end it off in a nice way. Although, if I had my way, I would probably do the dark ending. I love dark endings. I love dark, realistic endings. Not to say that this one's realistic if you do get the dark ending. I just, the only reason I was pissed when I got it the first time is, like I said, I thought I chose everything that would lead towards the good ending. So it was like, what? You know? It was just odd. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to do any more exploring. We might be on a path that just goes to the end of the game now. Yeah, I guess so. Shoot. Man, I wanted to fully upgrade the Viper armor, or the cat armor, at least. But we might literally be on a path that only lets us finish the game now, which is okay. I was ready for that path too. I just thought I thought that you could go back at least one time to go clear up anything else. Now, a lot of the side quests are going to be stopped. You know, you can't do the Kira Metz things. Those are all going to end. But I thought you could at least go exploring.
The men at Crow's Perch, they spoke of this place. Ard Serbin, home of the Ladies of the Wood. The peasants feared coming here, and the Baron thought the Ladies of the Wood a terrifying tale for naughty children. Incidentally, I wonder how the Baron is.
He found his wife, took her away, somewhere far. Anna, she was unwell.
A true shame.
Gosh, we might actually be on the final stretch, ladies and gents. Like I said, there's still some stuff to do, but we might be on the final stretch to the end of the game. I'm not sure if we should ask about these things to get the better endings. I'm gonna assume they don't really matter. Only the yellow text really matters.
Let's get this done.
We must reach the peak. We'll find Imlerith there.
Okay, really
Peasant folk
unfortunately.
of Velen call this night the Feast of Gifts. I've no idea why.
Loads of footprints. Crowd of peasants came through here.
We've got a signpost. Yeah, unfortunately, our weapon is almost destroyed. Is it going to let me travel? You cannot do that now. No, of course not. Let's go into our inventory and see if we've got a weapon repair kit. Weapon repair kit. We seem to never have one. But yeah, only armor. Armor. Why do we only find damn armor repair kits? And we still don't have a crossbow. Man, oh wait. There we go. Okay. The moon blade, the silver sword. It's at 45%. I guess Geralt can just repair things to 100? Would make sense, right? Okay, now it's at 100. Fortunately, we still don't have a freaking crossbow because I sold it. Steel sword. Why did we not equip the feline sword? Is there a reason? I think because this one had better enchantments. Okay, we'll move on. Yeah. Man, we might literally not be able to do anything else. Except for finish the game, which is fine. The only thing I really wanted to do was get the fully upgraded
vanity is Imlerith's
cat
greatest
set.
weakness.
Vanity?
Any foe he faces, he strives to impress. The other one, Caranthir, is said to be secretive and pragmatic. Hardly surprising, given he was Avalog's student.
Yeah, Caranthir was the dude with the staff that bested Engel. I always forget this guy's name. Eskel. Yeah, and then Imlerith was the guy with the big mace. It was like a huge elf, which is weird because elves usually, obviously, are very thin and lanky.
Let them approach. They've come for the feast. Wouldn't do to cast them out.
Didn't come to celebrate. We need to get to the top of the mountain.
The gate is shut. You'll not pass. But we've fires down that way, with food and drink aplenty. Sit down beside one, and perhaps this year the ladies will descend. Give us the privilege of seeing them.
We thank you for the invitation. Be glad to sit down, right?
Speak for yourself.
Come with me.
Now, if you remember, the ladies of the wood were going to eat Ciri, so obviously Ciri is not really fans of them. Okay, we should go. What's the feast? Celebrate the gate. Why can't we get past it? The ladies descend to you. What then?
This celebration, what's it about?
What do you need to know, Wanderer?
No need for anger. The White Ones serve the ladies as we do now. We send them gifts all year long. And on this night, they repay us with their blessing.
I met one of your gifts to the crones. Sniveling, scared to death, and about 8 years old.
Stay calm. Your children. Why do the ladies need them?
We know not and never ask.
You don't know? Then let me tell you.
Tell us instead what a peasant, his own young and starving, is to do with a wandering war orphan. You're not from here. Don't judge us by others' laws.
I mean, giving children away to creepy ladies in the woods probably never really a good law, but, you know, you do you.
Heard enough about this. We've got other questions. We should be going.
Eager to see the ladies. I share your yearning.
We're afire with yearning. Come, Geralt. We must get there before daybreak.
Go to the tent and stand before Thekla. She's the one who decides who's worthy to face the ladies.
Okay. Now, I was going to assume that we should be able to, you know, get access to a blacksmith because once you go to the Isle of Mist, I mean, you're pretty much locked in. They're not going to just have you go through the whole game and, you know, if your weapons or armor sucks or everything, you're just screwed, right? So I was right. We do have a blacksmith over there. So before we end this episode, let's quickly just go to these people and see if they've got anything.
Greetings.
Greetings. They put that guy copy and paste literally everywhere. And he always says the same thing. Greetings. Man, you got nothing. Look at that. You got like fish and rope. Jeez. Okay. Well, you're useless.
Farewell.
You don't even have any Gwent cards, dude. What the heck? We do have a blacksmith over here at least, and it looks like I guess that's going to be the only shopkeeper here, really.
Let me see.
Okay, let's see if he's got anything that's an upgrade. Probably not. Ooh. Wow. Silver sword plus 81 damage? I mean, that's got to just be better, right? How is it that good? Yeah, we're level 25. Okay. Now let's see if he's got anything else. Steel sword plus 59. What are all these? These are just... Oh, weapon repair kits. Yeah, actually, does he sell any weapon repair kits? Let me try to see. Got anything, buddy? I could really use some. Looks like these. Weapon repair kit. Yeah, I mean, if we're going to spend money, now's the time. What is this? Weapon repair kit. Okay. Buy all those. And let's go ahead and leave. And upgrade our stuff real quick. So, Disc Glare, plus 81 damage. I mean, we just got to go for that. Even though this one has so many effects and things, I got to say, it's just got to be better, right? This one has more damage, but I think the other one has better effects, just far better effects. And then I guess that's really it. We could have looked at his armor, although I thought that he didn't really have any. I could have been wrong. Yeah, he's got no armor. So, let's sell this stuff. Goodbye. Goodbye. And let's sell all these things. Moonblade. Yep. We'll keep that one. Long Claw. Oh, geez, that's not as bad. That one's probably just better, I think. But, oh well. Let's just get the garbage out of our inventory here. Wild Hunt Warrior Sword. Yeah, see you later. Okay. We should be good to go. Actually, wait. One more thing.
Yeah?
Let me see.
Need to have him repair our stuff. Let's repair all. Only 19 gold. And literally one last thing before we end this episode. Just before I forget. Let's go to... let's put some of those glyphs on our sword, shall we? We got 2. It doesn't really matter. Just pop 2 on there. Do we have any? Yeah, we do, but we're gonna not pop any on our armor set, just in case we can get the rest, which I don't think that we can at this point, but just in case. Okay, ladies and gents, not sure how close we are to the end, but I think we're closer than I thought originally, so I think this is the final stretch. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye. Hey, it's me again. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching this video. If you click my head, you will subscribe to this channel, and to the right of that is a link to some merch. It'll support me and you'll get some cool stuff. And then over to the far right are some more videos that you guys can watch. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.